Okay, y'all, let's talk about it because I've been seeing this viral picture of Claressa Shields allegedly dropped by Remy Ma or someone close to her. Now, first of all, let's be real. That picture was taken when Claressa was 15 years old. 15. A literal child. And it's circulating now like it's some kind of gotcha moment. Like we're supposed to be shocked or embarrassed for her. What are we even doing? Claressa already addressed it with grace. And I'll quote her directly. She said, I was 15. I didn't wear makeup, wigs, lashes, anything until I was 17. I cut my hair to be like Fantasia. I was happy. I've always loved my natural face and my natural body. And honestly, that's beautiful. That's self-love. That's authenticity. That's confidence before the fame, before the belts, before the spotlight. So here's my issue. Why are we dragging pictures of someone's teenage years into grown adult beef? Is that where we are now? Y'all mad at her grown choices, so we are reaching back into childhood to humiliate her. This ain't just messy. This is dangerous territory because it sends the message that being a regular looking teenager, like y'all kids, without glam, without filters, without baby hairs laid to perfection, is somehow something to be ashamed of. And we are already dealing with a generation of kids that's struggling with self-image. Come on now. Social media pressure and feeling not enough before they even hit puberty. This kind of behavior just fuels that fire. And let's not forget, this is Claressa Shields we are talking about. Multi-division world champ, Olympic gold medalist twice. Look, whoa. And yet we are trying to reduce her to a middle school haircut and a bare face. Y'all have to laugh because the math is not mathing. So I say this with love, but also with my whole chest. If you're out here reposting pictures of people from their childhood trying to be shady, you are the weird one, not them. And if your beef with a grown woman has you digging into their teenage years for ammo, maybe it's time to reevaluate what exactly you are fighting about. Because this ain't it. Not for Claressa, not for Fantasia, not for any young girl just figuring herself out in a world already trying to tear her down. And to the ones who still have that old yearbook photo hiding somewhere, keep it. Because one day, you just might glow up into the GWOAT too. I'm just saying, all right, let's go a little deeper. Because this Claressa Shields picture going viral didn't just strike a nerve. It revealed something a lot of people don't want to talk about. Right? The long-term effects of low self-confidence in teens and how public shaming plays a part in that. See, when people say, it's just a picture or it's just jokes, they miss the bigger picture. Teenagers are at their most vulnerable stage of identity building. They are constantly questioning how they look, how they sound, what they wear, whether they're enough. And social media has made it that 100 times worse, literally. And then here comes the internet. Grown adults included, weaponizing a photo of a 15-year-old Claressa Shields as a way to get a few claps or shade somebody over a relationship. Come on. We are setting dangerous examples. Let's talk real world impact. Okay? Let me get y'all attention for a second. Gabby Douglas, Olympic gymnast. Y'all remember her? When Gabby won Olympic gold in 2012 at just 16 years old, instead of people celebrating her excellence, they decided to focus on her hair. The girl won the Olympics. Imagine being a literal teenager, Olympic champion, and the biggest trending topic is your edges. She later admitted the bullying affected her deeply. She pulled back from social media, became depressed, and didn't feel accepted by the same community she represented. That's how deep the wounds go. I'm not finished yet. Let's talk about Willow Smith. Y'all know who Willow Smith is. Willow opened up about how being in the spotlight from a young age, especially when she shaved her head, led to online ridicule and confusion from the public. People couldn't handle a young black girl expressing herself differently. She said the pressure and judgment at such a young age led to self-harming behaviors. And again, the same people who laugh online are the ones writing prayers up posts when things go too far. Ain't that how it always go? Like what? Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about TikTok and suicide rates. Trigger warning, okay? The CDC and countless pediatric studies have pointed out the sharp rise in suicide and self-harm among teens, especially young girls, that correlates with social media usage. Constant comparison, viral humiliation, bullying disguised as jokes. These are not harmless. They are life-threatening. And we talking about teenagers. Y'all see how the adults be crashing out about feeling like they're getting bullied? Come on. So when Claressa says she was happy with that haircut, happy with her natural self at 15, she's giving us a glimpse into something many kids never get to feel. Unapologetic confidence. And now people are trying to drag her back into shame. That's a 15-year-old picture. Why? Because she was proud of her younger self. Because Remy and Papoose broke up. Because Papoose has moved on. Now this picture is circulating. Because she didn't need lashes and lace fronts to feel beautiful. Because she was loving herself before the world gave her permission. 15, 2 years later, the girl became an Olympic gold medalist. Who cares about her haircut at that point? Who cares about it, period? Like, and back then, things were different. Hairstyles were different. Things looked different. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't get it. Like, I get it because I understand that social media, that people today thrive off drama. They thrive off of Kiki. They thrive off of dragging. We have diminished or minimized bullying into, oh, it's just jokes. It's just fun. Even though we see the damage that it causes to people, and not just young adults. Like I said, we got adults online going off, taking their lives, all kinds of stuff because of the pressures of the internet, of bullying, of social media. And yet we continue the same practices. We continue to repeat the same behaviors. Nothing is changing. It's actually gotten worse. And it's just insane to me. So I wanted to highlight this in a more real way and talk about some real things and give some key points, because I think a lot of times we like to forget things happening when it don't directly affect us. We forget. So I just wanted to remind y'all just of a few things that have happened that we could relate to, that a lot of us can go back and say, oh yeah, dang, I remember that. So let's just do better. Like, if we going to kiki, if we going to drag, if we going to do drama, like, let's keep it to adults. And maybe she didn't know she was a kid in that photo, because I didn't know she was a kid in that photo. So me giving her an excuse. But if I was able to go and find out she was a teen, I don't know, y'all. That's just my point of view. I think it's corny that we are dragging kids and that adults are in the comment section, like, going along with it and making a kiki out of it. Like, if this was your kid, if this was your child, y'all be ready to burn the house down. You know what I'm saying? So let's just do better. All right, y'all. And I'm out.